Hey everyone, it's Mike here, your favorite guy from DLA. I'm here to show you in this module how to do different things with the course pages inside of Schoology. And what do I mean by that? So there are many things that you can do. As you've seen in some of the other videos in the other modules, you can add content pretty easily. I'm going to show you a couple of advanced content tools that we can work with. Now, one of the great things this year, in this school year, everybody has access to Nearpod. Nearpod is a great tool for delivering dynamic lessons that students can interact with. So whether you are doing school traditionally with students in front of you, they can be a part of the Nearpod lesson and take part. Or even if you want to do something more advanced, like doing a blended learning type model where students will do part of the lesson at home and then come in and get to really apply it. So there's a lot of great ways that you can use Nearpod, and it's really easy to use in the classroom. And I'm excited to show you one of the ways that you can set it up so it actually goes to your gradebook. So let's take a look. So here we are, we're inside of Schoology. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go to one of my courses here. And when I go into my course, you'll see it looks like a normal course. You might see these are what we know as types of assignments. And so what I'm going to do is you're going to add materials. Now you might say, well, Mike, what about on the left-hand side? I see it says Nearpod there. Yes, you can do it that way. We do have directions in the module below on how to use that part, but there are some different things that I like about doing it the way I'm going to show you instead of using that button. And you'll see in just a moment. So over here on the right-hand side, you see Nearpod. So when I select it, any Nearpod lessons that I have in my Nearpod materials folder are listed here. So I just pulled up a couple of lessons and say I want to do this lesson here. I can do it as live participation, which is what you would do inside of a classroom. Everybody would log in at the same time. You'd all walk through it. Think of this like your PowerPoint, and you're doing a PowerPoint in the classroom. The other option is student paced. Student paced means that students can do it at their own pace, which works really well if you're looking to do some sort of blended classroom model. So when I click on student paced, it then creates it up here. So this is Nearpod, student paced, and then the name of the lesson. One of the things you're going to want to do is over here on the right-hand side, you'll select the gear and you'll select edit. Because you might notice that there was a couple things we didn't do that I said you could. And so the first is we're going to change the title. URL we don't need to worry about. The consumer keys, shared secret parameters, we don't need to worry about. But the part that you probably want is this one right here, which is enable grading. When you select that, you can change the points, give it a due date. As you can see, I'm making this during the summer. Select a category. You do need a gradebook category, and you'll see why in just a second. And then the gradebook scale, we're going to stick with numeric and what period it's in. So if you had multiple periods you want to do this in, you could assign it in multiple periods. If you know the standards that are attached to the Nearpod lesson, you can actually add those standards in here too. And then you can also just individually assign. But for our purposes, we're going to assign this to the whole class. So then you go ahead and you select Save Changes. Now you see it's changed, the date, it's now able to be graded. So what's great is when the student clicks on it, they don't have to put a code in. So one of the things with Nearpod is you have to put a code in to join the Nearpod lesson. Here, all they have to do is put their name, which automatically appeared. If you notice, I didn't type that in. I did no such tomfoolery with my video here. It automatically appeared in, and then you just select Join Lesson, and the lesson's unlocked. And then you can go through it with whatever you put in there. So that's how you can integrate Nearpod. And like I said, the reason we changed the name was so that you can see in my gradebook here, I now have a gradebook category where I can put students' grades in. And look at that, grades. And if you've watched the rest of the videos in the modules, you'll learn how to get this gradebook to go to the Power Teacher Pro gradebook. Everything will be connected. Everything will work great. Parents will see grades, students will see their grades, and you don't have to take stuff home on the weekend to grade because it can all be done here. That is how to use Nearpod well inside of Schoology. Your job at the end of this video is to search Nearpod for a lesson that you would like to do in your classroom. And then once you find that lesson, you'll add it to your materials in Nearpod, and then you'll come into Schoology and you will assign a Nearpod lesson to your class. So there you go. That's what you're going to do. You're going to assign a Nearpod lesson to your class. And I'll see you in the next video.